What is up, everybody, and welcome to my Game of the Year 2012 video, which, as you can see, is going to be Guild Wars 2. So I took barely any time in deciding that Guild Wars 2 is obviously my Game of the Year. So I put together this kind of like little, I don't know, montage of just kind of random clips from the game, because I wanted to kind of show you guys the game in one video, but doing that would have taken so long, so I just kind of splotched around random parts of the game, because the game is just so big. So, the reason why I gave Guild Wars 2 my Game of the Year 2012 is because it kind of innovated an entire genre. It kind of changed the entire MMORPG genre. And when a game changes an entire genre, that's really when it should be, you know, the Game of the Year. Like, there was like a bunch of other games that are really good that came out this year, but they didn't change an entire genre. So I made like a huge list of why I think this game is probably the best MMO ever. And I've played like tons of MMOs. Don't get me wrong, where I'm not just a person who's only, you know, played like WoW or the first Guild Wars or something. I've played countless MMOs, ranging from like free ones to the pay-as-you-go to, you know, pay-once ones, which I think there's not really any ones besides Guild Wars 2, which is why the first reason Guild Wars 2 is so good is because it's an MMO that you only pay once for instead of monthly fees, and that is just awesome. That's like so innovative. I don't think any other MMOs have really like done that. So yeah, I made a list of why I think Guild Wars 2 is the best MMO and why I gave it the title. So the first one is definitely the combat. If you guys can see some of these clips, the combat is just, it's so like visually pleasing, and it's so like meaty, and it actually has real like hitboxes in the game. It's not just, you know, you select something and you're always gonna hit it. You can actually miss, you know, things can miss you. I love how they made the combat like real. The next thing would easily be the crafting. The crafting in the game is awesome, especially the cooking. The cooking is just amazing because there's like so many recipes that you like gather, you know, resources from all across the entire world, and then you try to like put them into all these different recipes to try to get different foods. The rest of the crafting's kind of okay, but I really like the cooking the most. Cooking is like spot on, the best crafting in the game. And it really adds to it, and it really makes you, like, you know, want to go out and gather resources and stuff. The next one will probably be the how they innovated the quest system. How there's no more like quest book. And as you can see here, there's underwater combat too. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, there's no more quest book. You don't just like accept quests and then go out and collect stuff and bring it back to people. You actually, you know, there's like events that happen at a certain time, and you go and you do those events, and then they go away, and then you go and try to find other events, and it's really like alive. The whole world is alive. It doesn't feel dead like kind of like any other game that just has a quest system. Just kind of seems not as alive. And I really thought that is like an amazing thing to do for MMOs, and very daring, and it actually worked out pretty well. The next thing would probably be the level scaling. How when you go into a lower leveled area, it'll actually level you down, so then you can actually enjoy all of the Guild Wars 2 content without, you know, over leveling and just having stuff being too easy. It'll level you down, which is really cool. And also you can play with your friends. If you're a higher level and they're a lower level, you can all, you know, play together on an equal playing field, which is pretty cool. The next thing is the voice acting. So I don't know if you guys just saw, it was a little bit of a voice acting part. They put so much like voice acting time into this game, which is like absolutely incredible. There's voice acting for I think it's like, I want to say it's each type or each mood of character. Like there's 3 different moods you can customize your character to, and then I think they like change the voice per mood. I'm not really sure about that, but then there's like all these different quests, you know, quest branches that will each have their separate voice acting, and the voice acting is absolutely incredible. It matches the mouth. You know, there's no mistakes. It's like really good, and that is just awesome. So the last few things would probably just be that the map in the game is absolutely gigantic. There are so many areas in this game to go explore, which I absolutely love. There's so much you know, playtime to have in this game, and it actually, you know, rewards you for going and exploring, because you actually get XP for exploring. You also get XP from crafting, which is awesome. You get XP from like everything, so you don't just have to go out and grind. You actually do get XP from everything. But if you want to grind, I really like how there's separate loot there's actually a separate loot system where everybody will get their own loot from killing a monster. And it's not, you know, people just stealing your kills or stealing your loot. There's just none of that. They just got rid of that whole, you know, kind of dark side of playing multiplayer. Everything's balanced. Everyone gets their own stuff. Anyway, so that about wraps it up. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys go out and buy Guild Wars 2. It's amazing. I want to see you online. It is definitely my game of the year. Please leave in the comments what you guys think your game of the year is, and tell me what your game of the year is. And I wanna know it, and I wanna see it, and I wanna see what you guys think. Because there's definitely a lot of other great games that came out this year. But anyway, that is a nice little Thursday random video. I thought this would kind of be a good little video to end the year off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all later.